The Glucose Gateway, the 9-step process by AZLAN ADNAN, MA. Thursday, 20th of November, 25. Introduction. Glucose is the body's primary source of usable energy. When cells cannot access glucose, they begin to atrophy and eventually die. Starvation at the microscopic scale. The 9-step process that brings glucose from the bloodstream into the cell follows a strict sequence, with each step depending on specific conditions being met before the next can begin. Step 1. Glucose present in blood plasma. Necessary, an elevated or normal plasma glucose concentration. Sufficient, measurable plasma glucose and intact circulation delivering it to tissues. Step 2. Transport across the capillary endothelium into interstitial fluid. Necessary, capillary permeability and local blood flow. Sufficient, intact endothelium with open pathways and a concentration gradient. Step 3. Glucose established in the interstitial space around the cell. Necessary, continued perfusion and plasma interstitium gradient. Sufficient, interstitial glucose equal to or higher than the intracellular facing side of the membrane. Step 4. Transporter availability at the cell surface. Necessary, appropriate glut transporter present at the plasma membrane. Sufficient, enough functional transporters to allow meaningful flux. Step 5. Insulin receptor activation. Necessary, insulin must bind to a functional receptor to initiate signaling. Sufficient, intact signaling cascade, IRS-PI3K ACT, to trigger GLUT4 mobilization. Step 6. Chromium-associated potentiation of insulin signaling. Necessary, chromium enhances insulin receptor activity. Deficiency weakens signaling. Sufficient, chromium available to strengthen insulin, ACT signaling, and improve GLUT4 mobilization. Step 7. Vesicle trafficking and GLUT4 insertion into the membrane. Necessary, intact vesicle trafficking machinery and ACT signal. Sufficient, successful vesicle docking and fusion to increase transporter density. Step 8. Facilitated diffusion of glucose through GLUT transporters into the cytosol. Necessary, concentration gradient and open functional GLUTs. Sufficient, glucose conducted into the cell along its gradient. Step 9. Intracellular phosphorylation by hexokinase glucokinase. Necessary, hexokinase glucokinase and ATP availability. Sufficient, phosphorylation of glucose to glucose 6-phosphate, maintaining the inward gradient and allowing continued uptake.
An invitation, International Day of Persons with Disabilities, Wednesday, 3rd December 2025, 1200 to 14:30 hours. Venue, MAB Canteen, Malaysian Association for the Blind, MAB Complex. Address, Jalan Tebing, off Jalan Tun Sambanthan, 4 Brickfields, 50470 Kuala Lumpur. To commemorate the International Day of Persons with Disabilities this year, I am hosting an informal roundtable luncheon to discuss universal design. Panelists will include my friends with various disabilities, including vision impairment, physical disability, and hearing impairment, as well as my architect and lawyer friends. This informal discussion on universal design will be of interest to architects, town planners, civil engineers, quantity surveyors, advocates for accessibility and inclusivity, persons with disabilities, PWD, as well as caregivers and students of architecture and design. For a totally immersive experience, all sighted persons will be blindfolded throughout the event. Lunch will consist of a whole food, plant-based WFPB menu curated by me. This event is also open to members of the public. Attendance is by donation for able-bodied and sighted persons. Hopefully, your contribution will cover the cost of your lunch, as well as that of a PWD. Seating is limited, and at the moment there are 15 places left. To confirm your attendance, please make your voluntary contribution by scanning the QR code. If you are unable to attend but wish to support this event, feel free to make a small donation, not more than 5% of your monthly income. Any excess funds will go towards ongoing treatments to restore my vision. We will have a fruitful and meaningful discussion that will raise awareness of the need for universal design for PWD. Universal design. For background information on universal design, I have made several videos. Links are in the video description below. AZLAN ADNAN MA, VIP founder, Green Party of Malaysia.
International Day of Persons with Disabilities, Wednesday, 3rd of December 2025. Every year, 3rd of December is officially recognized by the United Nations as the International Day of Persons with Disabilities. It has been observed globally since its proclamation in 1992 under UN General Assembly Resolution 4730. The day promotes understanding of disability issues, supports the dignity, rights, and well-being of persons with disabilities, and raises awareness of the importance of inclusion in all spheres of life: political, social, economic, and cultural.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to show your support. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel to show your support.